In episode 13 of The Secret of Skinwalker Ranch, the team continues testing fragments of ceramic recovered from the mesa. The scene opens at Utah Valley University's Fugal Gateway, where Dr. Tammy Clark, a chemist, is overseeing the sample's reaction to liquid nitrogen. The expectation was that the fragment would quickly reach the same temperature as the nitrogen, but instead it takes much longer than anticipated, already unusual compared to normal ceramics. Travis Taylor draws a comparison to space shuttle tiles, which are also a specialized ceramic. Shuttle tiles are made from silica, extremely lightweight and porous, with a hard outer shell and foam-like interior that insulates against temperatures up to 2,300 degrees Fahrenheit. Like the mesa ceramics, they resist heat so effectively that one side can be blasted with a torch, while the other stays cool. But there's a key difference. The mesa samples appear to have a carbon-infused outer layer, a combination of carbon and aluminum oxide. This would not only make them far more durable, but also explains why they destroyed tungsten carbide drill bits during excavation. To test superconductivity, Dr. Brian Patchett adds more liquid nitrogen and sets up a control piece of regular ceramic. Once both cool to nitrogen temperature, the mesa sample is placed above a magnet. Twice, the piece drifts slightly, behavior consistent with the Meissner effect, where a superconductor repels magnetic fields in all directions. Afterward, Eric devises a new test. He coats part of the fragment with gold and places it under an electron microscope. As the beam strikes the sample, dark spots appear, almost as if holes are forming. But when the beam is shut off and restarted at a lower intensity, the damage vanishes and the surface looks restored. The team wonders if the material is healing itself. But another explanation is possible. The porous, crystalline interior resembles chalcogenide materials, the same used in rewritable DVDs and CDs. When exposed to laser or electron beams, their crystal structure shifts, turning darker or translucent. When energy input changes, the crystals can revert, erasing the marks. In other words, the ceramic isn't repairing itself, it's reconfiguring itself, much like digital storage media. If true, that makes the discovery even more compelling. This isn't just a heat-resistant material, it may be a programmable medium, capable of storing and rewriting information, like the hard drive of a computer. Which raises a bigger question. Is the mesa hiding not just debris, but the remains of a structured, technological device? Perhaps even a craft not made by human hands. The segment ends on that cliffhanger, leading into segment 2, where the team begins unpacking what this material means, what the buried object could be, and what might have happened back in 1964 when evidence suggests the first excavation of the mesa took place.